Hello, my name is Ekran Mead, and this is my project Home Energy Audit for BPA 1201. So there will be 4 points that will be addressing in this project. The first one is the background energy context, which is the information on my living situation. The second one is the audio process, the measure power of a device. And the third one is a quantification, explanation of how I calculate my energy. And the last one is what did I learn? I currently live in an apartment in Minneapolis. This apartment is a shared living space. Electricity is used in my daily activities. The electricity usage in an apartment like mine range approximately between 800 to 1,000 kilowatts hour every month, or 9,600 to 2,000 kilowatts hour per year. In my apartment, I have a number of devices that I use in my daily activities. These devices include a blender, toaster, hair dryer, strainer, computer, light, which is a light bulb. For this project, I measure the energy use of my device. Here are the typically power ranges. And here's another slide that shows the graph of the device I've used. There are two different graphs, and one of which shows the item I use the most. Audio process. To calculate my daily energy use, I use a kilowatt meter to measure the power of each device I recorded when I use each appliance over a week, and then calculate the average hours per day. Most of my devices are used daily, while some are used for short period of time. And here's my collected energy use data in a table. And here's all the picture that I've used the device in this project. What did I learn? My appliance that I have used the most energy was my computer, blender, and baby swing. This was not surprising to me because these appliances are used for the longest time in a day. This also showed me that these appliances used more electricity because they were used for more hours in a day. Some appliances like my toaster and my hair dryer used more wattage but were used for a shorter time. This also showed me that wattage and hours were important in using electricity. A typical apartment uses 800 to 1,000 kilowatts hour per month, but my appliances use 69.75 kilowatts hour per month. This showed me that my appliances were used for a small portion in my apartment. There were many other appliances not used in this project, like my refrigerator, heating system, and other electronics. To find out how much electricity I use, this equation, 69.75 kilowatts hour per month minus 12 months equal 837 kilowatts hour per year. This project showed me how my habits affect my electricity usage and how my electricity for my appliances. Even though my total measured energy is lower than the average apartment, it is still a significant amount of electricity. It is only included 8 devices, so my real energy use is higher. If I reduce the time I use high energy device, I can save electricity. For example, if I reduce my computer use from 8.5 hours to 6 hours per day, I will reduce my energy use by about 124.4 watts minus 2.5 hour equal 311 watts hour per day equal 0.31 kilowatts hour per day. Over 1 month, this would save 0.31 minus 30 equal 9.3 kilowatts hour per month. This shows that small changes in daily habits can reduce energy use and save electricity over time. In conclusion, overall, I learned from this project that small changes can make big difference. At first, I did not know how much energy my device consumed, especially the ones I use for long period of time, such as my computer. Even though some devices consume large amount of energy, they are not necessarily using the maximum amount of energy. If they are only used for a short time, the key is how long the device is used. This project made me more aware of how I use energy. In the future, I can conserve energy by turning off device when I'm not using them, as well as using device for shorter period of time. Most importantly, I learned that energy management is an important thing and a small change can make big difference. And here's my sources. Thank you for listening.